There's nothing like starting off with a clean slate, whether it's a new car right off the lot, fresh sheets in your hotel room bed, or a pardon from the state governor for your 14th speeding ticket. But your driving record isn't the only thing that could use a fresh scrubbing. Reformatting the storage drive in your computer or mobile device could make your life easier as well. But what exactly is formatting? Well, just like a database is kind of useless unless it has some sort of system for organizing all of your data, a disk isn't very useful unless it has a file system where it can tell your computer where everything is physically located on the drive. When you format your hard drive, SSD, USB stick, or whatever else, the disk is first partitioned, meaning that the disk is given a beginning and an end to mark the areas where the operating system can access it. Then a file system is placed onto the disk to allow it to organize its contents, usually NTFS for Windows drive or FAT32 or exFAT for a removable flash drive. But formatting does more than just prepare a disk for use. If there was anything on the disk before formatting, it gets erased during the formatting process, because formatting involves erasing the tables that give locations to all of the files on the disk, meaning your operating system will see all the previous data as free space that can be overwritten. And although this is obviously a problem for people who want to reformat a disk because it isn't working properly, but would also like to keep the data, it also means that reformatting is a great way to completely nuke a drive really quickly. Oftentimes, this is done when a computer is infected by particularly determined malware, which is difficult to remove with anti-malware applications and can leave lasting damage to crucial operating system files, even if you do manage to get rid of it. By formatting an infected drive, you nullify its ability to execute any malicious code. And since formatting erases the boot sector that tells your PC to load up your operating system, it's also a great way to defeat the more exotic viruses that infect the boot sector directly, which can give you a truckload of problems. Formatting is also a good way to remove pre-installed software from a computer you bought off the shelf, often referred to as bloatware, since it tends to hog up system resources and often provide questionable at best utility. Bloatware can be difficult to remove completely, so many people who purchase pre-built PCs, especially laptops, like to format the included drive right out of the box and do a clean operating system install. And if you're suffering from Windows bloating, where Windows just kind of piles up background processes and registry errors over time, formatting can serve a useful method for spring cleaning. Do keep in mind, however, that formatting does have some limitations. Doing it to permanently erase data beyond recovery is just a bad idea, as formatting doesn't obliterate this data, it just marks it as free space and it can be overwritten later on, and can still be recovered by using third-party software. There's a bunch of them out there. So using an overwrite utility such as dban or Derek's Boot and Nuke is just a much better idea. Formatting also won't help you if the problem you're having lies within your PC somewhere else, such as in the case of a super corrupted BIOS or a terrible virus that gets into your freaking firmware. And while formatting can give you a clean slate to work off of, it doesn't make your drive like new, though a full format in Windows can check your drive for bad sectors to at least tell you whether or not you might need a whole new disk drive to solve your problems. But formatting, like we said earlier, remains a very valuable tool if you're drowning in malware, bloatware, or whatever. Just remember, it is a bit of a nuclear option, so don't push the red button unless you're sure it's okay to scorch the earth, or in this case, just your data. Squarespace is the simple, beautiful, and powerful tool for building your website. They have 24/7 live chat support just in case you run into any problems. It only costs $8 a month, and if you sign up for a year, you get a free domain. It has responsive design, so if you make a really cool, pretty thing that looks good on a desktop, it will also look on a laptop, tablet, phone, whatever. They have a commerce module so you can sell stuff. They have a cover page thing so you can make beautiful looking one-page websites if you need to make like a modern resume or something like that. You can start with no credit card required today, so you can start immediately building your website with no obligation. When you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure that you use offer code Linus and get 10% off of your first purchase. Squarespace, build it beautiful. Alright guys, dislike the video if you disliked it, like the video if you did happen to like it. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you would like us to cover on Tech Quickie. Sometimes it's hard to think of ideas. Check out Channel Superfun. We're doing cool stuff over there. We're always doing cool stuff over there. And don't forget to get subscribed to this and Channel Superfun. Why not both?